Good afternoon from InvestSharp. This is Randy Smotone with your Tuesday, January the 5th market update. On the economic front, pending home sales were down 16% for November. The good news is that year over year they were actually up 15.5%. U.S. motor vehicle sales were in line with forecast at 8.5 million. Forecast was for 8.4 million. On deck for tomorrow, we have ADP employment report, the EIA petroleum status report, and the FOMC minutes, the big one. The dollar, silver, copper, and oil were all up. Gold was flat to down. Light sweet crude futures were up 26 cents to settle at 81.77 a barrel. Quick look here at the West Texas Intermediate crude point figure chart. Back in, October, we printed an 82 on oil. We're right there again. So, of course, we could reject and go back down, or we could keep going up. Let's see. So we should have possibly a little bit of resistance here. We've only touched this spot one other time in the last few months. Over to the Dow. The Dow closed down 11 points to 10,572. S&P closed up 3 points to 1,136, and the Nasdaq was flat on the day at 2,308, and the Russell was down 1 point to 638. I'm throwing in the Russell because small caps are on fire, so this time of the year it's typical. All right, so the S&P had the largest percent gain at 0.31%, and the Russell had the biggest loss, down 0.25%. Of course, the Russell's just resting because it was on fire yesterday. So we take a look at the Dow. Dow looks good. Sitting here, taking a little breather after the big move yesterday. SPX was up higher today. Looked real good. The financials have been moving really well, like Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, pretty much everything. Lazard, Jefferies, pretty much anything. I'm going to take a look at the 60-minute on the SPX today. Because if you will remember, we were in this channel from about 1,085 to 1,115 for a long time on the S&P, which is about a 30-point. From here to there is about a 30-point channel. So for us to get to the target would be about 1,145 for the target of this 30-point move out of this channel, which we have not reached that yet. So keep that in mind. I've definitely been great market to trade in, lots of money being made right now, but don't get so many positions on that you can't handle them if you the market starts pulling back some, and you don't want to be in a panic mode. So, all right, let's go look at the gold. Gold consolidating right here at this resistance area, that 110. Silver was up pretty good today. Some volume coming back in on silver. Let's look at the VIX. VIX, no volatility at all. Another 3%. Coming back down here to where we bounced a few times before. 11 of the 16 sectors we follow finished in the green today. The bank index was up the most at 2.24%. The utility index was the weakest, down 1.22%. Quick look at the 16 sectors we follow. Oil services was good. Of course, here's your utilities. Let's go over to ChartWatch. Lots of charts to check out. There's tons of setups out here. It's just I won't be able to go through them all probably. Jefferies just broke out. Lots of volume coming in there. Vimple, I like Vimple come out of this symmetrical triangle. Lots of volume on Vimple. Cummings actually broke out a little higher today, and a little bit of volume coming back in Cummings. Morgan Stanley could have resistance right here, but with enough volume could shoot through there. So over today's high, about 32.13. You might want to jump on that if it goes higher. Of course, Goldman Sachs keeps flying higher, looking good. Rhino, I guess, is finished resting. Broke out today, tons of volume of its little triangle. Geo, been talking about this one. Broke out, actually pulled back today. Keep an eye on it. Might either buy it down here on a dip or buy it over today's high at around 23.18 if it takes that out. HMIN, home ends, recent breakout, still looks good. Little consolidation holding there. Ocean Engineering, recent breakout, still looks good. Some around that 60 should be support. Metal, or Michelle was saying, whatever it is, Michelle. I don't know how you say this. I don't know. I call it Metal. It's MTL. It's got a ascending triangle. It still looks good for higher prices. It does have some resistance overhead. Ag stocks were on fire. AGU is at resistance, so watch for a breakout over today's high. Netflix has been on fire for a long time, and now it's retraced 78%. So keep your eye on it here to see if it's can bottom in this area. And had tons of volume selling off, but I mean, this has been a great stock. Had great earnings here. Here was your earnings. So keep an eye on Netflix for it to bottom down here, and so you can get on the next leg up on it. Boom, broke out today. Looks good. CPST, little one, Capstone Turbine, broke out of a symmetrical triangle today. Shanda, keep your eye on it. Nice breakout over the bullish, long-term bearish trend line right here, and I like it right here. Just kind of consolidating up here. Had a big move yesterday. Like Bunge, nice breakout today. Lots of volume coming in it. Especially if you can get these on dips, that would even be better. A-Power broke out today. Sociedad, SQM, it's got an ascending triangle working, lots of volume coming in. VMware, lots of volume, did peak up right above that 45 resistance. Keep your eye on that. Jump on if it takes out today's high. Questar, tons of volume, nice breakout on it. NTES, NetEase, of course, huge volume, still looks like it wants to go higher. Little slowdown today. Caterpillar peaked out above that bearish trend line. It's got volume coming back in. Of course, Apple, always one to watch. It's resting a little bit, but watch it for the next move. Medifast, nice volume coming back in off the last couple of days after it had found support. Flowserve, nice volume coming in, broke out above that bearish trend line. C-Trip, nice ascending triangle, keep your eye on it. Watch for the breakout. Joy Global, broke out of the little channel it's in, and looks good for a little bit higher prices. Lubrizol, ascending triangle, watch for the breakout over today's high. Whirlpool, consolidating, should have support around this 80. Had this kind of a dragonfly doji today, so watch it for a breakout higher. Ralph Lauren broke out today. Nice, another ascending triangle. AKS, recent breakout, come back, touch the bullish trend line, been going higher. TKTM, Ticketmaster, looks good, recent breakout, should set up for higher prices. And Polaris took a little rest today, it's up 2 cents, nice consolidation after its breakouts, had a lot of volume coming in. It's over to the current market signals. We've all the point figure charts for the Dow, the Nasdaq, S&P, all three index remain on buy signals, and it looks great. And that's it for today. Thanks for joining me, and remember to always invest sharp.